Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Second episode now, still going strong. We did start the colony in the previous episode, and we are in a very good place, I must say. Lots of oxygen, a little bad stuff there, a bad move I did when I destroyed the outhouse, but it should be all good. We have a place where all the CO2 will fall down, and yeah, I am recording in advance, so please expect a bit of delays in my reaction to your comments, right? But don't worry, we'll get back into it. Now, we did leave the previous episode with a new duplicant waiting. So from time to time, we get opportunities like this, where we are... Oh, someone is idle. That can't be. Before we go, let's go and build a stuff here. Let's see, decor is -15. Let's build that right next to this place. Now, we do get opportunities like this, where we can get a new duplicant, a new person. Let's see. We have choices here, but for me personally, I like keeping the colonists at the minimum. So every opportunity again, I don't just get anyone. They have to be really exceptional. Now, what we're missing currently is a guy who is creative, I think. Let me see. Let me look at the stats. Vitals. Not really that one, huh? So let's see. Do we have some creative guy? We don't. Do we have a research guy? We don't. Okay, looks like we'll need to prioritize learning then. If someone is good at learning, then we'll get them. Someone is good at creativity though. And that's good because that is affecting the decorations. And decorations are very important. So maybe let's get this guy. Yeah, I think that can work. So we have 4 people now. We'll need a new bedroom for him though. So let's go and build that. Cancel. And let's make a bed for you. Like so. And a door, of course. And we'll have to destroy everything else. And they can't get there, so if you look here, it's unreachable. They won't really say it's unreachable. You have to notice by yourself. But it's unreachable because the ladder only goes up to here. So you have to manually put it like that for now. And maybe dig those too. The good thing about this though is if you unlock that... yeah, we're in a very good place actually. It's night though. So our new guy actually doesn't have anywhere to sleep. He actually slept on the ladder. Poor guy. Tip, fetching water. Oh yeah, we do need water in here. It's good that we have a very nice supply of oxygen from the start. There's one other guy there. If you remember, we killed one of those because it's a scavenger eating all the resources away. And we don't want that. Okay, so how do we do this? All the contaminated oxygen is still flying around. Crap. Yeah, eventually they'll fall. If you look, they're already in this layer when they started in the outhouse layer. So that's not a big worry. We'll work on that soon. And so let's have them work on the bedroom. We'll need to connect the food thingy so they can actually have a sustainable source of food. And we will need some food here as well. Let's take a look. This is the temperature overlay. Now I am looking for the coldest place available. And I think this one is here. Very good place. We can go and dig all of that up. Those are algae anyway. We'll need those pretty soon. Yeah, and then we can get some plants in there. How many mealwoods do we have? How many seeds do we have? Let me see. Seed is over here. We have 4 mealwood seeds. That's very good. Okay, cool. Right. We have lots of power. Everyone's doing something. We don't have any storage anymore though, so we'll have to get more of that in here. So if we look at the decor, this one here is very, very bad. And it looks like the door isn't helping much, is it? Yeah. So we'll need to work on some stuff in here. We'll really need to put some decorations in here. And good thing we have a decor guy, because we will be needing it. Now, unfortunately, we don't have much of a place to do that right now. We don't have many stuff yet to work and beautify the place. How is this? I think we can put just that there. Really need to get started on our research station so they can improve the environment more or less. We also need to dig this one, and we will need water, so what can we do? Let's just maybe get that entire layer off. That should open up the way to get some water. All in all, this one is not yet working. We do have a lot of food still. We can eat our field rations first, because I'm not sure if they ever spoil. So let's worry about food later on, because we still have a lot of things to do anyway. Power, we need to connect this to an electrical outlet, like so. And that's the level of power that's stored, the green bar. It's almost full, so no problem there. Our athlete is doing very good in terms of running and generating power. Nice. Alright, so let's leave it. As I mentioned, I do like playing on normal speed, because it gives you enough time to think about things and plan things accordingly. As compared to when you're doing it fast forward like that, oftentimes actually, you tend to miss a lot of stuff. So I try to keep it normal speed. Let's dig that so we also get some new oxygen into the area. Yeah, that can work. And later on, water. And corrosive stuff, chlorine. And we have that. What are you? It's some morb. What is he? Agile, disease-ridden invertebrate. Okay, probably don't want digging into there then. This looks like a very eerie spot, purple and yellow and all that unhealthy looking things. This is a vacuum. It's not very bad. All it does is, if you open it, all your current air will also flow into this spot, whatever you have. Why does the contaminated oxygen seem to be growing though? Is it affecting all our other oxygen? I don't remember it being that many before, so it looks like we might have to look at that. We might have to really do stuff here ASAP. Right, let's go and get some ladders in here. I think that will work. That might be a good temporary solution, because if I put tiles here, that will block the airflow, and I don't want to block the airflow. Let's go and have someone research. What we want is where we want to go is here, because if you look here, the air deodorizer reduces the threat of disease by filtering contaminated oxygen out of the air. So we need that ASAP because of our current situation. So let's research this one, and then let's research that one next. Okay. Novice research, do that continuously, and someone will get there. Someone is doing research. I guess either of you can do it. Okay, that's good. And let's put it at 6 because we really need to prioritize it. Okay, someone can dig now. I guess if you cancel, if you dig that first, then that kind of makes more sense, doesn't it? Let's put a higher priority. Like here it's 6. Do priority 6 here. Oh crap. Now I think he'll be stuck. Okay, he's smart enough to do it. I'm worried for this guy. He might not be able to leave. Let's leave that there. Actually, Let's leave that as well. Alright, I think that's good enough. He can still go back, right? Okay, that's good. And the oxygen, CO2 is flowing. That's okay. It's stuck here though. It's not very good. Anyway, we'll solve that later. At least they have access to water now. And let's just deconstruct this because it doesn't look good at all. Okay, someone is researching. We're researching. That's good. We are still getting some contaminated oxygen from here though. Why? Everything is blocked off. That should be kind of stored and sealed in. I find it really weird. Anyway, let's go and see how that works. Insufficient oxygen generation. We are generating only 50 kilograms, but we are consuming 176 kilograms. That's not very good. CO2 is starting to build up. We're not in a very good place there. So we might have to prioritize oxygen generation or oxygen conversion to be more accurate. Let me think. I don't want producing too many of these algae deoxidizers because they are going to eat away at our available oxygen supply. So I don't want to do that for sure. Let's just see where this goes for now. Let me look where our research is. 3/20. Where we want to go as well is this one. Algae terrarium. It converts CO2 into a small amount of oxygen. So the basic thing here is to put some algae terrarium here at the bottom. So make all the CO2 pile up below and then put some stuff there to convert the CO2 into oxygen. That's the basic thing at least. And this guy is stuck. How did you get there even? Yeah, okay, just dig that then maybe. And let's get you out of there. Fine. It's probably... Okay, fine. Let's do it like that probably. Get yourself out of there. And dig this out in the meantime. At least it's flat. Someone needs to go. Whoop. Trouble. I'm not sure if that's a bug actually. From what I know, the bad stuff shouldn't leave the outhouse. I might have bugged it when I removed when I destroyed the outhouse there. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. Anyway, research is going. We are on our way to remove that oxygen, that contaminated oxygen. And can you leave yet? I'm not sure. Let's build one more there. I'm doing very good. But I think we'll have to bite the bullet and build one more of these algae deoxidizers. Since we have a lot of algae anyway, we have 2,000 kilograms of them. We can afford a bit of leeway in that. Decor? Oh, very bad decor in here. I think I shouldn't have put this here. Anyway, that's okay. I'll leave that there, and then we will also put decor. Let's put this here then to build up the oxygen again. We are kind of running out of power, bit by bit. If you look at the available power, it's slowly trickling down, but we should be fine. Oxygen generation, 19 kilos, consumed 6 kilos, produced. That is not too good. And this is not too good either, having that one. So what we'll need here is dig all of that, and let's probably make this into a tile all throughout. Have something to do for our people. Yep, that can work. Then let's also dig that so we have a new space in here. Actually working pretty nicely. Okay, now can you go? Yes, you can. Jump. Thank you. Lots of algae in here, so I think we can go and splurge a bit on these deoxidizers. That should be fine, I guess. Now the thing here, they are producing oxygen, right? But there's such a thing as gas pressure. And I believe that is related to how much oxygen there is in this area. So if you look here, if I hover here, it says 1,700 grams of oxygen. And if you look at the overlay, it's a light blue thing. So that means in this area, it's full of oxygen already. So that's why this one can just keep on pumping, because this area is full of oxygen. Now through time, that oxygen, all that gas will spread. Yes. And once it spreads, the oxygen here will lessen. See, 1/6 now. And then he can pump again. But that just means he can't pump 24/7. So you can't just fill your space with the oxidizers, because at some point you will fill your space with gas. At some point you will have to convert the bad gas into good ones, the CO2 into oxygen to be specific. But we'll worry about that later. That's why we are doing this research. And I think I put this in a wrong spot because crap, we'll need this later on for this humongous guy right here. So I need to build him right next to that one then, right here. Or even 2 spaces away. Sorry, you need to get in there. Right? Everyone good? One guy is researching, one guy needs to go to the toilet. Contaminated oxygen is still building up, but our CO2 is starting to fall down there, which is perfect, which is exactly what we need. And that one is harvestable. Let's go and harvest that. Now, one trick also that I learned is how much food do we have? We have a lot of food still. You have 2 options for your food in the beginning: mush bar and Liceloaf. Mush bar is just needing dirt and bottled water. How that turns into food, I have no idea. But that's a basic thing, although it can cause diarrhea. Liceloaf though is a much better choice, and it needs meal lice and bottled water. Now you might be wondering, where the heck does meal lice come from? Well, it comes from that guy, the meal wood. So if you look, someone should have carried meal lice into this space. So we now have 1,500 kcals of meal lice. We have 15 kilograms of that one. So what I like to do is I want to convert that into Liceloafs, because I think 10, don't quote me on this, but I think 10 kilograms of meal lice converts into 1,000 calories. Or actually, there you can see 1,500 kcals. So it's 1,000 calories per 100 calories per kilo. But this one, it takes 5 kilos and it converts that to 1,000 kcals. Don't let me do the math right now because I'm utterly confused already. But I think having Liceloafs is much better and more efficient than just eating the meal lice on its own. So if you combine meal lice and bottled water, you get more out of your current food supply. So that's what I prefer to do. I prefer to make this into a Liceloaf factory, this microbe musher here. And whenever I get those, whenever I harvest those mealwoods, I convert them immediately into Liceloafs. Yeah, if that makes sense at all. Okay, now we can get this guy, and we're still not done here. I want you guys to finish here. Why is no one working? Let's prioritize this spot. Actually, just this one. And then we can plant some stuff in there. That's my main goal, at least. How many seeds do we have? We have 4 seeds still. 4 mealwood seeds, that's fine. Let's have someone dig there. And then we can probably put some plants in here. Actually, maybe we can put that here. Let's see. This is temperature overlay. Normally, you wouldn't want to put your plants in a very hot spot. They require a quite cold environment. So the green areas here look good. These ones produce power and are very hot. So this area is probably not a very good spot. So let's put them here. Yeah, I think that would be a very good idea. So what we can do... Oh crap, I need to research that first. So the planter box is what we need. That one will become like a pot where you can place the things, that mealwood. You can place them in pots once we research that. But we're not there yet because we're still researching liquid piping. I guess we can start researching that next. Yeah, one more thing and then we can start on farming. Because even though the contaminated oxygen is starting to build up, it's not really in a dangerous spot and we can easily remedy that later on. There we go. We have research. Let's go with farming tech. That will unlock terrarium and planter box. In the meantime, we have unlocked liquid piping, which admittedly is not the most important thing right now. We would need that later on for sure, but right now it's not really critical. I only researched that to hopefully get into sanitation sciences, but seems like that will be too far away and we need farming first. We need some more immediate equipment which we can get. Okay, that's good. We have 500 kcals of lice, of meal lice. I think that might be somewhere though. The thing here is, you always get these resources listed here, even if you haven't picked them up yet. And sometimes the meal lice is just away from the place and you don't really have access to it. Like if you look here, you don't really have meal lice in here. So I'm expecting meal lice is probably somewhere in the map where we can see, probably somewhere there. And it counts here even though they can't get to it. It's a bit buggy, but yeah, that's how it works currently. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it still. That's fine. Alright, so we have 2 now. Oxygen generation, 82. Consuming 182. That's not very good, is it? Maybe we'll need one more. Maybe we will need one more. That's not too good. Let me see. Reports. We are consuming 100 kilos of oxygen every day, more or less. So eventually that will catch up with us. Crap. Anyway, let's go and work on some initial stuff. Let's put a flower vase in here. Try and improve the mood. Edible stuff. We still have a lot of food here, no problem. We still have a lot of contaminated oxygen just floating around. That's no problem. We'll fix that later on. CO2 is starting to build down here, but this is what I don't want. See? So this is what I hate, where we actually have stuck CO2 here. That will start to build up. So what I will do is I will dig these one by one until we make this entire area open. So at least when we have this open, they will all flow down here. You can actually make the hole here bigger. That can work. I just can't remember how much... What's this? How big a space they can jump. I can't remember that. Everybody happy? Alright, in case anyone missed it in the previous episode, someone's still eating. I do have my setup like this so that no one can disturb anyone else. So if someone wakes up, if you have beds right beside each other, I think they can wake up the next person and that person can have interrupted sleep. What is this? I have light wounds. Oh. I didn't know that. Doesn't that improve later on? Crap, that sucks. So maybe we'll need the medical cot here. Accelerates the regeneration of a wounded duplicant's health. It's the first time I'll build this. Duplicant assignment. Okay, we can have that maybe, even as a temporary thing. Maybe we can have that in here. Yeah. Let's go and build a space for that. have him near the place where the contaminated oxygen is. Probably not a very good idea. Maybe we can build it somewhere. Where is it? Temporary thing. Don't need that. Probably here for now. Yeah, let's try that. Maybe in here. So that the oxygen is very nice, you know. Very scenic view. Not really, but it's the best we can offer for now. Okay, in here we can plant something ideally if we dig those up. Can we harvest that? I doubt it. That one we can though. Those ones are growing on their own. Okay, it's no problem. I've never had wounds before because I've never fought anyone before. So it looks like this doesn't injuries minor. Few scrapes and bruises, nothing really major, but I think it might become trouble later on. So let's try and fix that now. Anyway, so we do have research ongoing. We have lots of food. Oxygen is not complaining anymore for some reason. I'm not sure how. If you look at the reports, we are actually generating 19 kilos. It looks like they're not breathing as hard. And I have no clue why. I'm happy with it though, I'm not complaining. Let's probably leave it as is. We still have tons and tons of algae, that's good, because we really need that. And someone is in the medical cot. Was it Ellie? I think Ellie was the one injured. Ellie and let's see, vitals. Fullness, there's no health here, weirdly enough, in the vitals. Oh, look at that. Poor thing. Seems like she should be here though, doesn't she? Why is she floating all the way there? That doesn't look very helpful. Okay, she's fine. She's fine, that was quick. Now this guy, let's also have long way rest here. There we go. Regenerating that health. Injuries minor, light wounds. Sleeping. That's not really... Okay, he needs to go to the CR. To the toilet. To the washroom. To the water closet, however you call it. There we go. Now we have some seeds. If you saw, because we got it from somewhere here. Yeah. Contaminated oxygen is still building up. Oh no. And that's not an issue. Look at that. CO2 is actually building up in here. It's nice. Let's dig that one. There's probably a more efficient way of doing this, but let's see. If I do that priority 9, if I do this as priority 8, will you work on that in order? Unfortunately, in deconstruct, I don't think you can have a priority set for that. So that will have to wait for now. Okay, that works. This one, deconstruct that. Okay, maybe later. Looks like you're busy. Long way still there. Okay, because he fought the guy the longest. So at least, do we have anyone still injured? They are grimy and they have dirty hands, but that's not really a big issue. Our oxylites are running out. Running out very fast. The one here is gone. The one here is almost gone. Yeah, looks like we'll have to improvise very, very soon. Right, that's good. Deconstruct. So the CO2 here, you can see it's building up. Once we open this area, that will unlock things here. Now, what I'm not sure of though is the water might actually spill. That's a real concern. But maybe we'll just leave the oxygen there. I don't know. The CO2 there. We'll see how it goes. Bit by bit. Long way is almost recovered. That seems like a bug to me. Maybe they'll fix that in the future version. So far though, things seem to be taking shape. We are almost there. We have almost discovered farming tech. So next episode we'll probably finish that and start planting some trees and working on some algae decontaminators. Algae terrarium. That was a completely different name. Anyway, that's going to be it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think. I might have a bit of a delay in reacting to your comments because I am recording this in advance. If you watch the channel update, you'll know why. But yes, in the meantime, that's gonna be it. Looking forward to your comments. Let me know. And if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. Let's just watch this and see what happens. Should I destroy this one as well? And will the dam flow? Or yeah, this one I'm not really sure if I destroy that one. Let's just see. I'll keep you guys with me for a bit more. It looks like Longway has recovered, but Sleeparoonie. Okay, fine. Okay, now we'll see. I think this will actually flow. It looks like it doesn't. Okay, that's perfect. Alright, so now ideally the CO2 should flow here as well. If it will really do that, I'm not sure, but we'll see. And we have another chance for a duplicant. We'll work on that in the next episode, alright guys? Anyway, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.